This is a voice to remind you are never alone. No matter what you might have to face, you are never alone. And somewhere inside you, you have the power and the clarity, the wisdom, and the tools to see you through. And love is by your side. Love is at your back. And love guides you. No matter what you might have to face, you will receive infinite help. You are never alone. You are held. You are loved. At the deepest level, you are safe. There is nothing to fear. You are never alone.
Good afternoon. Masquera say, Om Shanti. greetings of peace. Today we are here to celebrate 50 years of success and togetherness of service for the Brahma Kumaris. We serve to develop values, to understand each other better, to understand our inner core self. And so, welcome to everybody here tonight. We are so honored to have you all attend and celebrate with us. We would also like to especially welcome our honored guest, Ms. Precious Shivani, who's acting on behalf of the Minister of Recreation and Sports. And we also would like to honor the Indian Ambassador of Zimbabwe, Mr. Vijay Gundaja, and Mrs. Gundaja. Thank you. So, of course, tonight is a time for celebration, and we always live with our mobile phones, right? It's kind of part of us. But tonight, well, this afternoon, we would request if you could kindly put your mobile phones on silence and refrain from taking any photography as well. We have professional photographers here who will be recording everything and taking photos, which then we will share with you through your emails, through a link. So you will get all the lovely photos and experiences this evening. So what we want you to do is really sit back, relax, and enjoy this experience to create a wonderful atmosphere of love, peace, and unity. We also really honor different cultures, and bringing different cultures together is one of the things we really believe, because we feel we are connected just by peace on its own. So I would like to really welcome and ask you to listen very carefully at what we share about tonight. So please, I would like to welcome our band to come in and sing with us, We Are Peace. And it is here who we have Temaz and Varsha Patel, who will be singing with their band, the Mutakura Maestros. So give them a warm round of applause.
Tu bara meheban, tu bakshish ka, sabhi ka hai tu, sabhi tere, khuda mere tu bakshish ka. Tu bara meheban, tu bakshish ka, sabhi ka hai tu, sabhi tere, khuda mere tu bakshish ka. When the sun shines, it shines on everyone the same way. When the rain comes, it falls on everyone the same way. something more. We are peace. We are peace. Money Baba, something more.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much to the talented performers. I mean, they really actually teach us how we are all interconnected. We all have mutual understanding, mutual respect, and I think the theme of the night and this afternoon, I keep saying night, this afternoon is really to cherish that love that we actually all have within ourselves. I'm sure when you entered, you saw upon the registrations, there was some artwork behind. And what we did is we put a call out to all artists 2 months ago to say, tell us your interpretation of love, peace, and unity, the key to success. What does it mean to you? And so we really wanted to see the understanding and what people believe this was. And I've seen so many beautiful paintings out there and drawings, and I feel that really people know how to express these emotions quite well. So speaking of talent, we would like to reward those who actually have won top 4 place, we would say, because we were torn between the 3rd place with regards to which one should we choose. And it's very hard to choose when I think every single person is a winner anyway. So I would like to invite Josephine on stage. If you could hand in the rewards. So Josephine is actually here in Zimbabwe, who looks after the Brahma Kumaris centers, both here in Bulawayo and Harare. She goes from one side to the other. And she really is a beacon of love and actually a lot of compassion. She actually meditates a lot for the world. And you can actually feel that power really being drawn. So welcome, Josephine. You can come up here. Yeah. So, as you can see from the presentation here, we will start with the 3rd place. And so we didn't put the 1st, 2nd, 3rd outside, but here it's a surprise even for the person as well. So I think surprises are always good. So in 3rd place, as I said, torn between the two, Anupama Bal. So if I could kindly ask her to come on stage. We can see her artwork. Yeah. So please stay on stage. You can stay on stage. If you want, you can stand that side, yeah. And then we also have Saroj Ramji. I don't want to cover the artwork because you can actually see how can you choose, right? So really expressing those virtues and values. So in 2nd place, we have Estelle O'Reilly. Now, Estelle O'Reilly actually is based in Kadoma, and so it was very difficult for her to come. But as you can see, her painting was absolutely beautiful. And it really captured those virtues and put them in together. But what she has done, she's asked Jamini Rancho to take the prize on her behalf. So thanks, Jamini. And now, finally, who came first? So we have Jody Smith-Sparrow, who actually done an amazing job, and I'm sure you will all agree with me. So Jody, come on stage. Well done. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. So Jody really put a lot of thought behind her artwork. She really thought about it. She shared with us her interpretation as well and the painting. And if you haven't already seen it, please do go outside. It's the centerpiece, although I didn't want to reveal the judgment, but I'm sure it was pretty obvious out there. So well done to all the artists. You may please take a seat. So at the Brahma Kumaris, as mentioned before, it's all about values and development. And how we do this is by connecting to our inner self, our inner being, the light, but we also connect to the divine. And when we do this, we get this power, and this power that we gain allows us to really serve humanity. And so here is a video that shows the tribute of 50 years of service that was done in Africa.
The story of the Brahma Kumaris mission in Africa begins 87 years ago in Hyderabad, Sindh, in pre-partition India. Dada Lekraj Kriplani, a wealthy jeweler at the time, shared a series of visions and transcendental experiences which he believed to be a greater power working through him. These divine inspirations came to be known as the knowledge and is being taught to this day by Brahma Kumaris the world over. But the mission's roots in Africa can be traced back to a chance encounter in 1973 in Bombay. Sister Vedanti, who had dedicated her life to the movement at the tender age of 20, was working at the Brahma Kumaris Center. There, she met Ramkaka. For 2 years, she had meditated, looking to find a way to serve the world at large. Her prayers and dedication were finally answered that day. Ramkaka spoke to her about his desire to build a temple back home in his country, Zambia. Sister Vedanti instead convinced him to pursue the Raja Yoga meditation course. 3 days later, and Ramkaka was a changed man. He declared his intentions to the senior Brahma Kumaris to build a Raja Yoga meditation center in Lusaka. And on 2nd October 1974, with the blessings of their seniors, Sisters Vedanti and Shilu sat on an aeroplane for the first time in their lives and set off for Lusaka. Thus, the first chapter of the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University in Africa was written. Subsequently, centers for meditation and spiritual learning were set up in 16 countries across the continent, helping individuals transform their perspective of the world from the material to the spiritual, underpinned by the belief that our collective conscience impacts our outer world. And as an individual awakens a higher consciousness within and restores peace and dignity, it has the power to transform families, societies, and nations. With programs at the university focusing on meditation, living harmoniously with people and the planet, practicing values in daily life, positive thinking, and stress-free living skills. And all activities offered free of charge and managed and supported entirely by volunteers. In 1986, the Brahma Kumaris Africa received a Peace Messenger Award from the United Nations for an international project called Million Minutes of Peace Appeal. Under the guidance of Sister Vedanti, in 2004, the movement expanded its footprint to 40 countries in the continent through an initiative called Serve Africa. In response to the political crisis in Kenya, Pause for Peace was launched in 2007, a project that galvanized over 1,000 youth leaders in Nairobi and helped young people engage with each other peacefully. Today, the university is the largest spiritual organization in the world, led by women. With presence in 48 countries and 80 centers across the continent of Africa, catering to people regardless of their faith, gender, age, race, vocation, or nationality. The 2nd of October 2023 marks the 50th year of the Brahma Kumaris service in Africa. To commemorate their Golden Jubilee year, plans are in place to introduce new initiatives across major cities of Africa that transform lives, empower people, rediscover divinity in every individual, and establish a value-based society. As they continue to serve Africa in the spirit of our common humanity, Ubuntu.
So much service, and Vedanti Ben is actually on her way now from the airport, trying to come here so that she can actually also share some of her experience. But this afternoon, we have the distinct honor to invite Sister Shivani on stage. She is a beacon of light and love, and she has touched many people around the world, their hearts, their minds. And so, without further ado, welcome Sister Shivani.
Om Shanti. Let's take a minute of silence. Sit back. 3 deep breaths. Relax the body. And bring your attention to the center of the forehead. Here. This is the energy center. And gently visualize a little star, a tiny point of light in the center of the forehead. This is I, the energy which is the master of this body. Keep looking at that star. And gently create these thoughts. I am the master of this body. I am the master of this mind. I am the creator of every thought, feeling. I am the creator of every word, behavior. I, the being, am the creator of my destiny. I, the being, am the creator of the vibrations of the planet. I am a peaceful being. Please repeat this to yourself. I am a peaceful being. Peace is my personality. Peace is my nature. I am a peaceful being. I am a loveful being. Love is who I am. Love is not what I want. I am a loveful being. Irrespective of how someone may behave with me, love is my nature. It's my personality. I radiate unconditional love and acceptance. Please repeat this to yourself. I radiate unconditional love and acceptance. See yourself at home with family, at work, with friends, different people, different behaviors. Everyone is not my way. I radiate unconditional love and acceptance. See yourself with them. They are their way. I am my way, the way of love and acceptance. This is my personal success. Success not in what I do. Success in who I am. I am a successful being. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. I need to two people here to shift this sofa at the back to be able to see everybody. In the meantime, I'll need 2 minutes. In the meantime, sit in silence and just go home and scan the events of the past 1 week and just check, was there any scene, any situation in the last 1 week when someone around you was not your way? And maybe that happens often, maybe daily. Just close your eyes for a minute. Bring that scene on the screen of your mind. See what they do, how they behave. And then bring the spotlight on yourself and say, how do I feel, respond when they do what they do? And then gently remind yourself, I am a peaceful, loveful being. And then visualize, how would I, the peaceful, loveful being, respond in the same scene, to the same person, behaving the same way daily? Just close your eyes for a minute, because what you are going to see right now is what is going to get recorded in your subconscious. We are not going to think, we are going to see, visualize that. How would I respond out of love and acceptance with the power of peace to someone who's not my way? Om Shanti. Okay. How many of you were able to see something in that 1 minute? No one? Hatofe, raise your hand. When someone is not my way, when we hear the word love, peace, unity, success, we think of the world. And we all say we want a world where there is love, peace, unity. We don't need to raise hands whether we want that or no. We all want that, right? A world where there is love, peace, unity. And so we've all been making a lot of effort to create a world of love, peace, and unity. And the more we are working on it, the more we're working on it, the more there is dash, dash, and dash in the world. What is there in the world? What is there in the world? We all want love, peace, and unity. We talk about it. We have conferences on it. We create beautiful paintings for it. We sing beautiful songs for it. Because it's our intention. It's our beautiful feeling. Even little children paint beautifully. When you say, create a world, and they will paint a lot of love and peace and unity on the planet. Then how is it when every individual on the planet wants the same thing, and yet what we have on the planet is only shifting away from what we want? How can this happen? If 4 people in a house want something, and all 4 want the same thing, then don't you think that energy should get created at home? Then how is it that here it's happening in the other direction? What could be the reason? Hanji, anybody? What could be the reason? Okay, what is there currently on the planet? Do you feel we have love, peace, and unity? No. We have wars which are not stopping. We have intolerance. One line on social media and everybody's ready there. So how is it possible that the intent and the reality is not going hand in hand? How is it possible? And what's the reason? And what's the way forward then? Okay. Forget the world. Come home. A house of 4 people. Whether it's a house of 4 people or a house of 800 million people, the equation remains the same. The method remains the same. Now there is a house of 4 people and they want peace at home. How many of us want peace at home? Okay. How many of us have constant peace at home? So the model is the same. That there are 4 people. Because if 4 people are not able to do it, how will 800 million people do it? वो हो नहीं सकता. So there are 4 people in a house who are family. 800 million people, not even family. 4 people in a house who are family and they all want a peaceful home. So for them to have a peaceful home, what is needed? Very simple. Ab to bahut aasan hai. What is needed? For 4 people to have a peaceful home, what is needed? Where there is love, there is acceptance, there is harmony. What is needed? Chalo ji, abhi to bahut easy hai. What is needed for 4 people to have a peaceful home? What is needed in that house? Where is that love needed in that house? Where? We want peace at home. Close your eyes, visualize your house. I want peace at home. So where does it begin? Oh, thank you so much. So please put the finger. Where does it begin? Here. So for 4 to create a peaceful home, it begins here. For 800 million people to create a peaceful world, it begins here. But we haven't been working here, we have been working here. And no problem, we were working here. But in the meantime, what were we creating here? What were we creating here? We were creating stress, we were creating anger, we were creating irritation, we were creating intolerance, we were reacting, we were getting agitated. So we were creating terror, wanting peace. We are creating terror, wanting peace. We are creating hurt, wanting love. So what we want cannot happen by wanting, it can happen by creating. And don't take on your shoulder the responsibility of creating a peaceful world. That's not our responsibility. We will never be able to do it. We only have to create one thing. We need to create a peaceful person, not even a peaceful home. Leave alone peaceful world. We don't even need to create a peaceful home. I just need to create a peaceful me. Easy? 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 Very easy? You already are living in a peaceful city. There's calm, there's serenity, there's stability, there's so much peace. It should be easy here to create a peaceful me, no? So never go out there and say, I have to create a peaceful world. No, we cannot do that. You can't get into people's mind and say, you know what, don't do this, don't think like this, behave like this. You can't do that. We only have to create one peaceful person. And if each one creates one peaceful person, we've created a peaceful world. We've created a peaceful world. When we read the morning news or we watch news on television and we look at it and say, how can people do this? How can people do this? How can people do this? What is happening on the planet is only a reflection of the minds of people on the planet. What is happening on the planet is only a reflection of the minds of the people on the planet. If there is crime on the planet, it is here in our minds first. and we radiate that vibration onto the planet. And then someone somewhere gets affected by that vibration and brings the terror in the minds of people into terror in behavior. Let's say, for example, we are 600-700 people here, okay? Now just visualize this and you'll see how the world is working. 700 people here are very peaceful right now. Very silent, quiet, peaceful. Not just peaceful here, but peaceful here, right? All of you are peaceful right now? Now walks in somebody who's very disturbed, very agitated. And then the sister at the gate tells him, sorry, no place inside. He was already disturbed, agitated, and then he's told, no place inside. He starts shouting at her, screaming, abusive language, and forces his way inside. But when he enters into this room, there is peace in this room. Because 700 minds are in peace here. Do you think that peace of this room created by the 700 people here would have an effect on the mind of that person who entered in a disturbed, agitated state? Will it or will it not? Yes? No? Yes. And that mind will start settling down and say, okay, no problem, there's no place, I'll manage somewhere. So who was responsible for making that person peaceful? Put the finger. Who was responsible for bringing that disturbed mind to peace? Who was responsible? Please put the finger. You'll have to put this finger many times during the day today. Because we've lived our life putting the finger here, 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 here. And when no one here, then there. There's only one on whom we never put the finger of responsibility. It's here. We say there, no, there. So we and the vibration we created was able to influence a disturbed mind and brings them to peace. The person was contemplating crime, but there was suddenly a lot of peace around that mind. And that mind changed. Other way around. 700 minds here in this hall agitated, disturbed, angry, and walks in a person who is okay, normal mind, but enters into a room where there's heavy energy of 700 people disturbed. Will that have an effect on that person's mind? Will that have an effect on that person's mind? Yes. And that person will react. And when he reacts, he will say like, why did I behave like this? This is not my behavior. This is not my personality. Why did I shout like this at that sister? What she was saying was right. Why did I shout? Why did I scream? Who affected him? Who affected him? He had not contemplated crime, but he entered into an area where there was disturbed energy. And then he did something which even he felt later on, how did I do this? Who was responsible for that crime? I. This is the story of this planet. It is very easy to look back, listen to the news and say, how could they do this? It is not only they who did this. We are all responsible for what they did because we have created that vibration on the planet, which is then influencing minds. And those who already have it just as a thought, they get influenced by that terror, that lust, that greed, that ego which is there in the air. And then that thought doesn't remain a thought. It comes into a behavior, it comes into an action, and then we call it a crime. We want to finish terror from the world. It's very simple. Finish terror from the mind. Finish terror from the mind. If all of us finish terror from the mind, there will be no terror on the planet. You want to finish abuse, rape from the planet? Finish lust from your mind. Finish watching that kind of content. Stop forwarding those kind of messages. Stop sharing those type of jokes. Finish that energy from the air. It will finish from behaviors of people. You want to finish corruption? Finish greed from your mind. The power is here. There is no point just sitting back and saying we want a peaceful world. We cannot want. We have to create a peaceful world. And for that, we only have to take responsibility of one mind. That should be simple, shouldn't it be? Shouldn't it be simple to take responsibility of one mind? So take personal responsibility that how I think, how I speak, how I behave is not creating just my life. It's creating the energy of my house. It's creating the energy of my city. It's creating the vibration of the planet. How I think, how I speak, how I behave. In Hindi, the spiritual law is called Sanskar se sansar banta hai. Sanskar means our nature, our personality traits creates the world. Sanskar badle, sansar badal jayega. Change your nature, change your personality, the world will change. Who has created this world what it is today? Who has created this world? Now put the finger there. Who's created? I. Who will change it? I. By changing whom? I. Simple. Topic over. It's that easy. It is that easy. Now I only need to ask myself, what is it that happens around me in terms of situations, in terms of scenes at home, in terms of scenes at work, that shifts me from my nature of peace and love? Because peace is my nature. Peace is the nature of every soul. At the Brahma Kumaris, we greet each other saying Om Shanti. And the meaning of Om Shanti is, I am a peaceful soul. Om means Main Atma, I the soul. Shanti is peace. So each time we are saying Om Shanti, we are reminding ourselves and the other person, I am a peaceful soul. So is peace our nature or stress our nature? Okay, let's do a little exercise. Bring both your hands here. I will say out a few emotions. You will choose on which hand to put them. The right hand will be normal, which is normal nature, which is normal. And natural, normal would be which is comfortable. So the next 1 minute, don't think of what the world believes. Don't think of what the world is calling normal. Ask yourself, which one is normal? Okay? So right hand will be normal, left hand will be uncomfortable. And because I will not be able to see everyone's hand, so you're just going to gently raise your hand and say it out. Left, right, left, right. Okay? And the rule of the game, not to look at other people. This world is getting more complicated only because we're looking at other people and doing what we have to do. Had we just looked here, we would have done everything right. But like, what is everyone doing must be right. This is not the era where what everyone is doing is right. This is not the era. This is the era where if even one person is right, stand alone for the right. Even if you are the only person on the planet, stand for the right. This is the time. This is not the time to look here and there. What did everybody raise their hand for? That must be the correct one. No. Take care. Start. Okay? So say it out. Okay? Left, right. Stress. Left. Sure? Okay. अब करते जाएंगे, ठीक है? Stress. Left. Anger. Peace. Happiness. Irritation. Impatience. Impatient. Little impatience. No? Cha. Left. Okay. Comparison. 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 What are they wearing? What are they doing? Where are they holidaying? Left or right? See, whatever you're saying, you'll have to live that way, huh? From today. So, to be pakka. Very good. Left. You know the beauty of it? We all know the answers. There is nothing new that happens in this hall. We only come together to revise what we know so that we start doing what we know. Self-respect. Right. Competition. No, life is not a competition. No, life is not competition. So competition left or right? What is the opposite of competition? If competition was on the left, and I really start living my life that way, then what would be on the right? Competition opposite is cooperation. Instead of being in a race with each other, together. That is what creates a beautiful world. Ego? Opposite? Humility. Humble. Humility. Expectations? I am a human being. Obviously, I will have expectations. No. Expectations? At least from family expectations? Oh, see, I told you I've come to a peaceful city. See, I knew it. Opposite of expectations? Acceptance. Fear? Left. Faith. Opposite. Faith. Attachment. You are not attached to your family. How can you not be attached to your family? Attachment? Some are sitting with both in the center. Which is it? Attachment will be on which hand? Attachment is not beautiful? Attachment is not a beautiful feeling? No? Why? What happens with attachment? Pain. Acha, okay. What would come on the right hand is love. But what did we do? We went and mixed up attachment and love, and we say, I'm so attached to you, and we keep reaffirming that word again and again and again. So all our answers are right, then why have we kept this as the topic? We don't need to know anything. This is the beauty of the human soul. Everyone knows everything. Everyone knows what is right. And yet when we step out from here, we say, stress is normal, anger is normal, irritation is normal. Some people will say anger is needed to get work done. Someone will say stress is needed to excel. And just by saying those wrong words repeatedly, we affirmed it and we've manifested it. And we've reached a stage where we're not even talking stress anymore. Now we meet children and youth saying, I'm depressed today. Do you use the word depressed in your city? It doesn't look like that type of a city, but take care, otherwise it's just a few hours away. And then it's not just depressed as an emotion, but then it is depression as a health issue. Where did we reach up to there? Only because we did not check ourselves when it was emotional health issues of stress, anger, anxiety. We said this is normal. Until 2020, we called these negative emotions normal, and came COVID. And we said stress and anxiety is normal. Fear and anxiety is normal. And when millions and millions of people at the same time for a period of 1 or 2 years creates fear and anxiety, the vibration of the planet dipped. The air is no more the same emotionally. Your air is very clean. But there are two types of pollution. One is environmental pollution, the other is emotional pollution. So when millions of people on the planet created fear and anxiety for such a long period of time, together at the same time, the energy dipped. And that's why post-COVID, emotionally many people are not the same what they were 2020. Do you feel that change around you? Yes. People in organizations are becoming more reactive. They don't know why they are reacting. They are getting affected by the air pollution. It's the air pollution. I live in Delhi. It's heavily environmentally polluted. So we all keep experiencing this cough, this discomfort in breathing. We know it's in the air. But we can't live like a victim and say it's in the air, so what should I do about it? It's not my fault. Even if it's in the air, I will have to do something so that what's in the air doesn't affect me. So I have to raise my immunity, whether it is physical immunity, and in this case, we need to raise our emotional immunity. And for that, all that we need to do is start living from the right hand emotions. The more we are going to live from the left hand emotions, vibrationally we are going to keep dipping, and then the air is going to start affecting you, and you will react and you will say, why did I react? It was not such a big thing. What was I screaming about? How many of you feel like this? You react and you say, why did I react? I should have said this another way. Anybody feels that? Yes. So we ourselves are seeing that I am not being my normal self. Grief, I have seen in the last 2-3 years, people are not being able to settle and heal grief. Death is always a difficult situation. But few months, 6 months, 8 months, the vacuum and the missing will always be there. But grief starts settling. Right now, it's not settling. It's not settling. You know why it's not settling? The air is not allowing them to heal. A couple of years back, I had a very chronic throat problem, and it was the month of January in Delhi. I reached a stage where I had to take steroids, and in spite of taking steroids, it would not heal. And to do public talks like this, it would only aggravate. And so that day, the doctor said to me, you know what, it's not going to heal. He said, what do you mean it's not going to heal? He said, the air is not going to allow you to heal. You need good air for it to heal. And that is what happens in Delhi to most of us now. If we have a cough, it goes on for at least 1 month, 2 months. Natural, normal. Earlier, 3 days, 4 days, 1 week. The air doesn't allow us to heal, whether environmentally or emotionally. Issues are the same. Emotions are the same. Reactions have increased. Healing is not happening because the vibration of the planet has dipped. So it's time that each one of us starts taking moral responsibility. That I cannot live with this low immunity and say what to do, not my fault. I am the creator, and if I change, everything will change. This air will change. So now let's go back to those tiny, insignificant situations that are happening in our life throughout the day. Can we shift from irritation to calm just in those simple responses? Can we do that? Only irritation, not even anger yet. Just irritation. How is irritation comes into action? Why did you do this? You could have done it another way. Same thing. Why did you do this? Was there a reason for doing this? Just that much shift. Nothing changed. Even what you're saying doesn't need to change. Just the way I am saying needs to change, which means just the way I'm creating that energy here needs to change. Because each time I'm using that irritating manner to respond, I am dipping my vibration, I'm dipping the vibration of the planet. I'm lowering my immunity system, I will get affected by the air. Can we just shift from irritation to just being calm, normal, the way we used to be 20, 30 years back? Can we do that? Will the other person need to change for that? Sure? Because nowadays we say they are so irritating. We call them irritating. Are they irritating Or am I creating irritation in response to their behavior? What's the vocabulary? We just need to get the vocabulary right. Because my vocabulary is my programming. I say they're so irritating. And that's it. So I put the label. They are the ones who are irritating. So my mind is free to repeatedly create irritation in response to their behavior because I'm saying they are the ones who create my irritation. They are irritating. A doctor has to see so many patients during the day. Some patients ask repeated questions. Some patients study from Google and come before they come to meet the doctor. Yes, it's not easy situation. It's not easy for them. But then you know what does the doctor say? He's an irritating patient. And then you allow yourself to keep creating that irritation. You were not able to change the other person, but you changed yourself because of the behavior of the other person and shifted from your original nature of peace. We can't live like a victim to the world. Who is the creator of our emotions? Who is the creator of our emotions? Okay, just close your eyes for 1 minute. Bring on the screen of your mind the last time you created anger. What was the situation? Could be this morning, Sunday morning. What was the situation? What did they do? How did they behave? And how did I react? And when I reacted the way I reacted, whom did I put the blame on? And now just rewind. Tomorrow, Monday morning, same scene, same stimulus, same person, same mistake. And just look at yourself. In the same scenario, can I tomorrow morning respond another way? And if yes, then see yourself responding another way right now, because what you will see right now is what will get recorded on your subconscious. This is meditation. Meditation means to rehearse how I want to be. So just see yourself responding with them. They have not changed. And probably they are not going to change because they don't think what they're doing is wrong. Can I respond another way? Okay. How many feel yes, we can respond another way? And what would that other way be? What would that other way be? Anji? Peaceful communication. Anything else? The other way of responding? It'll be peaceful, volume. Some of us, volumes have also changed. And then if somebody says, just softly, you say, no, this is my volume now. This is my setting. This is not going to change. There's all this vocabulary. It's this vocabulary which needs to change. Now, why did I react that day? And when I reacted, where did I put my finger? I said, they. They are the cause of my anger. Because I'm literally living my life blaming the people for how I'm feeling, not just in the negative emotion, even in those beautiful emotions, I say I'm happy because of them. If someone looks at you, say, why are you so happy today? Say, I'm happy because, fill in the blank. There is something that has happened for me to be happy. Because when we were in school, we wrote an essay, the happiest day of my life. And we wrote something very nice happened that day for me to be happy. And that's where the programming happened. Something good has to happen there for me to be happy here. And when the good doesn't happen there, how can I be happy? So I will be unhappy. And that is the first seed of emotional dependence. That this is controlled by this. The world does not create our thoughts. Our thoughts create the world. Again, a spiritual law in Hindi. Sankalp se srishti banti hai. Our thoughts create our world, not our world creates our thoughts. So all that we're doing is we're just going against the law. And if we go against the law, we get the result. So our vocabulary goes, I'm angry because of him, I'm upset because of her, I'm irritated because of him, I'm happy because of her, I'm peaceful because I went there, I'm powerful because they agreed to what I said. That's the vocabulary. So who's the creator of my anger? What they did was not right. So this is the shift in the vocabulary. We're not saying what they did was right. We're just saying what they did was their behavior. How I reacted was my behavior. But my behavior was my choice, created by me. We say they hurt me. What they did was their behavior. The hurt was created by? The hurt was created by? The holding on to it has been created by? The not forgiving has been created by me. But I'm not saying me. I said they hurt me. I can never forgive them. I can never forget what they did. And by repeatedly saying the same lines, I'm holding on to that wound, holding on to that pain. That pain that I created could be in response to one person's behavior, but what I don't understand is that it becomes my chronic wound, and that chronic wound is lowering my emotional immunity. So we cannot afford any wounds here. They have to be healed quickly. You can't live with a wound in your life. If I have a wound here on this hand, I have to heal it quickly. But I say, no, but she hit me. So, okay, she hit me, but who is going to heal me? Who is going to heal me? But we wait for them. Sorry, bolo. Say sorry. And the other person is like, huh? Sorry for what? Acha, you don't even know sorry for what? Then I will cry a minute more because they don't even know sorry for what. And we're literally standing here like this before the world. You caused my pain, and so you have to heal me. The other person might want to change, may not want to change. The other person may not want to apologize because they don't believe that what they have done is right. And even if they apologize, it's only so that we are sorted on our face. So they'll say, okay, fine, sorry. You know how it is? It's like someone begging. And we get so tired, we say, okay, yo, take. This is how we've become in life. Because we thought, they hurt me, and so they will heal me. But when I remember, I hurt myself, then I know that who's going to heal me? I. And then the third question for me is when? After a few seconds, after a few minutes, after a few hours, after a few days, or after a few years, when? For how long am I going to hold on to that pain? We say, oh, it's only that one wound because of that. It's not one wound. Once I have the wound here on this hand, everything I do is going to get affected. Everything. And then what happens? I touch this mic and it pains, and I say the mic is not right. And then I'm about to get up and it pains, and I say this sofa is also not right. And very soon the world is not right because I am carrying a wound. I'm carrying a wound. And I've forgotten that I'm carrying a wound because it happened 10 years back. But that mind is still hurting. It's paining. We meet people who are carrying wounds of childhood. They are carrying wounds of when they were in the womb of the mother. Some souls are carrying wounds of past lives. Because if I don't heal my wound, and I, the soul, leave the body, people will not come with me. The situation will not come with me. My wound will come with me on my next journey. So when should I heal the wound? Now. How will I heal my wound? How did I create my wound? Okay, just visualize. They are here. They cheated me. They betrayed. They abused. Worst you can think of. They've done it. Now, how do I create the hurt? What do I do to create the hurt? Because they can't get into my mind and create the hurt. I do something to create the hurt. So when I figure out the mechanism, how do I create the hurt, I'll understand how to heal. So how do I create the hurt? How does it start paining here? By thinking about it. So now just say out the thoughts. What are the thoughts which pain? You create a list of the thoughts which pain. Other column we will create a list of the thoughts which heal. What are the thoughts which pain? No, specify thought. It is negative only. Specify. What is the thought which pains? Not the emotion. The emotion is the result of the thought. I need to know which thought hurts me. What do I say to myself which starts causing the pain? And suddenly there is a tear you're falling. What do I say to myself for that to happen? What's the thought? Hanji? Something wrong happened. What do I say here for it to start hurting? Suppose, for example, I'll tell you, it's very simple. Here this flower was with these 3 flowers. 2 of them are already. Now, I sit here and I look at them and I say, only 3 flowers. I came all the way from India and only 3 flowers. Now you are laughing, but at that time you're not going to laugh. If you laugh like this at that time, then it won't hurt at all. It won't pain. How silly it's sounding right now, right? So good, tell yourself, this is how I think. It's as simple as that. And then my mind, and once my mind starts going on that track, only 3 flowers. Out of that also, 2 are such tiny flowers. Out of that, 2 are already drying up. This is what I get for traveling so far and coming here. I anyways didn't want to come. They kept insisting, come, come, come. So I came. We are laughing at our own thoughts. We are laughing at our own thoughts. This is how we think. This is how we think. And then I say, okay, fine, never, I'm never coming again over here. And the last line is, which is very dangerous. They don't love me. They don't respect me. They don't care for me. That's why they got only 3 flowers. If they loved me, if they cared for me, if they respected me, they would have got a big one for me. Is this not how we talk? Is this not what we say to ourselves? Because then it no more remains about the flower. We say these very big statements to ourselves because the hurt doesn't happen because of the flower. The hurt starts creating when I say, they don't love me. No one loves me. No one cares for me. And then my mind said, I did so much for them. And that's it, start. And that commentary will start and it will go on. And then I will say, I don't feel like eating. And then I will say, I'm not falling off to sleep because now my mind has started crying. And now when will my mind heal? When they will buy new flowers for me. Until then, I will wait. And I don't even go up to them and ask them that how is it that you bought only 3 flowers? Because the other person would have a beautiful, logical reason for what they did. But we don't even check. We just say, they don't love me, that's why they did what they did. We don't even understand what the other person is going through for doing what they did. Because we're so busy with our own vacuum that we don't even have the strength to see what is the other person going through for having done what they have done. So now you can help me how to start thinking so that I will be able to heal my wound. I said they don't love me, they don't care for me, and now it started painting. So what should I start saying so that I heal myself? Wow, I got 3 flowers. Yes. And it's so easy to create the negative thoughts, na? And once you start creating, it goes into a series. It's like a cricket commentary. It doesn't stop. No comma, no full stop. It just goes like this, one after the other. And then it's no more about the flowers. It's about last year, you know what they did? It doesn't even remain at the present situation. And it can go up to the day we got married. That day also his mother did this. We are clapping for our own wrong thoughts. Not clap for our wrong thoughts. This is the potential of the human mind. You can take it however low you want. Go on going lower and lower and lower. And the potential of the human mind, you can take it however high you want. The choice is ours. It's not dependent on what they did. It's dependent on how I think about what they did. What they did reflects their personality. How I think reflects my personality. So even if I'm surrounded by all people who are wrong, though it's not the truth ever, but still, worst case situation, I'm surrounded by all wrong people, that still doesn't give me the permission to think wrong. And if I am thinking wrong, then it's not about them being wrong, it's I who's wrong because I am thinking wrong. And we are only surrounded by family. We are surrounded by family. And yet we are creating all these thoughts which hurt, which pain, and we hold on to it. And then we say, I'll never forgive. And then 1 minute the soul leaves the costume, carries the wound with them. And when it enters the new costume with that wound gets chronic. It gets chronic. Most of our wounds today are not even of this lifetime. We don't even know the reason why I am this way, because I carried that typical pattern of thinking, whether it's critical thinking, whether it's doubting, whether it's rejecting, whether it is manipulating, whether it is controlling, dominating. These are not sanskars which we've carried from this. We're carrying them from. So now, are we ready to change? Are we ready to change? Yes? Will you do a little homework tonight when you go home? Yes? Will you take a notepad and pen and write down your thoughts which hurt? Keep writing them down. Because even writing it out will release it. It will release it. Because when you write it out, you will say, oh, this is just a thought. This is just a thought. And this thought is my creation. Just write it out. That is why a lot of people today write out in the night before going to sleep, the daily journal, a diary, a letter. So why? So that whatever clutter I have created during the day, please write it out. Because if I sleep with that pain, then that wound gets chronic, because then that pain goes into the subconscious. Till during the day, it was on the conscious layer of the mind. Early morning tomorrow, wake up, have your cup of tea sitting in bed. Tea spills. It's only on the bed sheet. It's only on the bed sheet. And that's why, instant reaction, when tea spills, what do? We just move that bed sheet because we don't want it to go into the mattress. Bed sheet can be washed. Mattress, it will go. During the day, the thoughts are on the conscious layer of the mind, the top layer of the mind. That's the bed sheet. But once I go to sleep with it, the subconscious mind opens, and everything which was on the top layer goes deep inside, and then I won't forget it for 50 years. So daily practice, to do, homework. Meditate before going to sleep. We all think meditation is only for early morning. It is for early morning, but very important before going to sleep. Clean, clear, release, forgive. Yes, they did what they did was wrong. It was terrible. It's the worst that they could have done. But I can't harm myself because someone was not right to me. People will be wrong to me. But at least I should be nice to myself. I can keep saying no one loves me. Chalo, fine, no one loves me. I can love myself or no? Yes, no. If no one loves me and they are wrong for it, am I not wrong by not loving myself? No one is nice to me. Chalo, no one is nice to me. I can be nice to myself. Yes or no? But we thought the deal was you be nice to me, I'll be nice to you. You love me, I will love you. You be kind to me, I will be kind to you. That element of self-love, self-care. We need only one person on this planet to be nice to us. Only nice, one person. 700 people here can speak badly to you. You sit back and say, their choice, their state of mind, their personality, this is what they think. Fine. I know who I am. Not that I'm perfect, but I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses, I'm working on it. That's it. Go to sleep. Let the world say what they say. People will say that what they are going through. They're not even actually speaking about you, they're reflecting their state of mind. How many of you like kheer? Kheer is an Indian sweet. How many of you like kheer? है ना? Tasty होती है ना? But the day you have viral, do you like kheer? It's so bitter, kadvi hai, it's bitter. So does the kheer get upset? Oh, they called me bitter. No, kheer says they are not well. I am what I am. That's it. I am what I am. But we don't say I am what I am. I say they said I am this way. Because I'm living my life like this, everyone should say I'm a nice person. Why will everyone say I'm a nice person? Why should everyone say I'm a nice person? Sister, please stand for 1 minute. No, she was on the flight today with me. That's why she's in the program. Just turn. Let everybody look at your beautiful dress. हाँ, ताली बाद में. एक बार, this side. Everyone should see you. Now, how many of you like the dress which she's wearing? Please raise your hands. Everyone? Everyone likes the dress. Acha? Is it important for you that everyone should like your dress? No? Sure? If someone here gets up and says, "Yee, horrible." We're not talking about yourself. We're talking only about the dress right now. Yourself, we're going to come a little later. Do we need people to approve of what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, what I'm eating, how I'm working? 30 seconds more. Is it okay if anyone here gets up and says, I don't like what you're wearing? Everybody else, is it okay if people say to you, I don't like what you're wearing? Is it okay, yes or no? Yes. Will you feel bad? Why? Their choice, simple. Is it necessary everybody has to like a red shirt? No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Why should I like it? My choice and her choice is going to be different. And yet we buy a new dress and we go there in the party and wait. Come on. Say I'm looking nice. This is how we have become. When people will approve of me, then I'm right. Dependency of another level altogether. And then people have also understood this. And so they just fake it and say, oh, you're looking so pretty today. And internally it's like, did she even check before she was wearing? Did she try it out? Did she see it in the mirror? And that's when we are speaking another energy, thinking another energy, doing another energy. It's not in harmony, no authenticity, no credibility. So we are allowed to give our opinion about her dress. Do we agree that all of us can have our own choice? Yes, sure. Are we wrong if we don't like it? Are we wrong if we say we don't like it? And so next time if anyone says the truth to you, you will not hurt. Simple, na? Please tell yourself, it's their choice. I meet people who will say, I understand it is their choice, but just for my sake, they could have said, I'm looking nice. Matlab, that is how much I'm dependent on you. I know it's your choice. I know it's not necessary for you to like it. But you know what? My human mind doesn't have the power to listen to a no. And so please lie for me. I'm comfortable with the lies. And so we started lying to people. And we started lying to people, and now we are saying people are not authentic. They are ready to be authentic. Am I ready to listen to the truth? Now it's not about the dress. Now we're going to have an opinion about her as a person. Is it necessary that everyone has to agree or like her nature? Yes or no? Oho, jara अच्छे से बोलो. Is it fine if I say, you know what, I don't like this about you? Yes? Huh? And it won't hurt? It won't hurt? And is it fine if I say, I don't like you? No? Don't you think there also everyone will have their own choices? Same person, somebody will say, I cannot live without you, and another person will say, I can't spend 1 second in your presence. Same person. The person is going to be the same. What the other people feel about the person is not about the person, it's about their perspective and their choices. Isn't it simple? So if I can have the permission to say I don't like your dress, I can also have the permission to say I don't like you. That's only reflecting my nature. That my choice and your choice is. But if someone says to me, I don't like you, I don't need to start thinking I am bad or I am not right and that's why people don't like me. And that is where I stop loving, thank you. That is where I stop loving myself. And that is where I start changing myself just so that people should approve of me. Deep sanskar, addiction to public approval, addiction to people's opinion about me. And then came social media, and that took that addiction to another level altogether. Altogether. Waking up in the morning, how many people liked my photo? Why should people like my photo? Why should they? And then people also get up in the morning, half eyes closed, they'll just like everybody's baba, bura nahi lagna chahiye. They will just go click, 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 click in the morning as if it's a ritual. Because they know if they don't like, we get offended. How fragile we are becoming. Kitne fragile. Fragile. Do we have the strength then to face any situation in life if we are going to make ourselves so fragile like this? Any one thing is hurting us. We don't need a crisis to hurt us anymore. Because immunity has dipped, we now don't need a crisis to hurt us anymore. So now, let's repeat. It's their choice. Just say with confidence. It's their choice. It's their opinion. It's their state of mind. And they are right. See, they have a choice. You cannot force people to like you. You cannot force people to respect you. If you want to change them, there's only one way. You radiate unconditional love and acceptance to them, they will change, that's certain. They will change. But if I go into pain, then I radiate that pain to them, and then it's only going to get tougher. We have seen situations even when one partner has behaved in another manner, moved away from loyalty and honesty, and the other partner knows it. Now you have a choice. Either you walk out of that relationship, easier. Second, take a little time. Work on that relationship. Work on that human mind. But why did they do this to me? They didn't do this to me. They did this because they are not in a happy space here. Don't take everything like, this is to me. It's not to me. It's their problem. It is their nature, it is their personality trait. They are so hollow here right now that they are just seeking love and happiness in different forms out in the world. It's not about me, it's about them. When anyone does anything which is not right, please remember it's not about me, it's about them. They have operated from the left-hand side. If they were in a happy state, they would have operated from the right-hand side. And if at any point of time somebody is operating from the left-hand side, they are the one who are not in the right space here. They are in pain, they are seeking for something outside to feel good. It could be anything. We know it's wrong, but we need to understand that it's not about me. So first protect yourself. Protect yourself. Say, this is not about me, this is about them. And now I have a choice. Either I walk out, leaving them in pain, that's also fine. The other choice is, let me invest a few months, heal this person. I can heal them. All that I need to do is send right energy, send right thoughts, send right feelings. And you keep radiating energy and radiating energy. If we could change that one person who walked into the hall, can't we change our own family members? It's so simple. They're living with us in that house 24/7. Just radiate that energy to them and they will heal. Their wound needs to heal for them to come back in the right space. But I don't have the power to heal them because I didn't think it's their wound. I made it my pain. And once I make it my pain, then pain radiates from me to them. They are already in a hollow space. And my pain is only going to take them lower, and then that issue will only increase. So whether it's an addiction, whether it's a dependency, whether it's an abuse, whatever personality trait, it only is a sign that the mind is emotionally diseased. Not in the right-hand space, in the left-hand space is an emotional disease. What is lust? It is emotional disease. It is a chronic disease. And then flooded with all this content 24/7, that disease is going to another level. But it's a disease. It's not the nature of the personality. Love is our nature. Purity is our personality. But like we looked for happiness outside, like we looked for peace outside, people are looking for love outside. We are not saying they're right, it's wrong, but we are saying, I have a choice. I have a choice. I'm not going to live like a victim and say, I've been wronged. I have not been wronged. They have wronged themselves. I am in a very normal, powerful space right now. It is they who are going. Now I just have a choice. Do I want to take some time and see whether I can pull them out? If not, the other option is always there. The other option is always there. It's in any kind of behavior. Any kind of behavior. Always remember, anyone who's not being right is actually wronging themselves, not us. It is they are not well. It's like someone upset stomach, throws up. Where is it going to fall? It's going to fall on the one sitting next to them. But you don't say, oh, you dirtied my clothes. No, you say, oh, you're not well? Come, I'll take care of you. So whether it is a physical throwing up or whether it is an emotional indigestion which is throwing up, it is they who are not well, not they hurt me. So first I have to protect myself, and that is called self-love. That is called self-care. Protect yourself. It's like COVID. If one member in the family got COVID, what did the others do? Stay away, which means distancing. In physical virus, you physically distance. Emotional virus, you vibrationally distance. You are weak, I'm going to be powerful. But I say, you are weak, you cheated me or you betrayed me or you hurt me, and I go weaker than you. Here. And when I go here, they go here, and then I go here, and all of us go here together. We have the power, all of us can go down together. We have the power, all of us can go up together. Choice is ours. So self-love doesn't mean be selfish and say, oh, I have to care only about me. Self-love gives us the power to unconditionally love other people. And now is the time not just love people, now is the time heal people. People need healing. Healing. Healing which is going to be done not by a healer or a counselor or a psychologist. Healing which will be done by family. Family. And how are we going to heal them? Only one thing, simple, right, pure, powerful thoughts radiating from me to them. They won't know why they changed. They won't know why they changed. They don't know. It is our vibrations reaching them. How many of you have changed people's mood? Somebody was upset and you changed their mood. I'm sure everyone's done that. Yes? But they were upset. How did you change their mood? Kuch bhi nahi. Spent a few minutes with them, said nice things to them, and within a few minutes they were fine. It takes nothing to be able to change another person. It's very easy. It's very easy to change other people, only if I need to be on the right. So when someone is on the negative side, I just need to take care that I don't consume the negative. If I consume the negative, then they have changed me. Then they have changed me. But if I protect myself, distancing that this is your weakness, nothing to do with me. This is your weakness. But you know what? I'm family. So I'm here. And I'm going to work on you. Here. But for that, I will go here. I don't have to do anything outside. I just have to raise my vibration internally and send that healing energy. This soul will start healing. We are going through times of uncertainty. Suddenly, something will come into your life and you'll say, how could this happen to me? It can happen to anyone, anytime. We need to be strong and powerful so that we protect ourselves, empower others, and heal them. And for that, we need to take care of our daily responses so that we can conserve our inner power. Keep that inner power for a crisis. Don't throw it away in those trivial scenes of the day. So when I get irritated, when I get impatient, when I get agitated in my way of speaking, I'm throwing away my inner power in insignificant situations of the day. Conserve, save power. Save power. And when you are saving power by responding right in those situations, it's not just saving power, your mind is learning that situation will not be my way, my response is my choice. And it will take you to a stage where you are in the toughest scene of your life. Which is the toughest scene of our life? Which is the toughest scenes of our life? When we lose somebody. But the mind has created so much power, and most important, the mind has created the fitness level that I am not dependent on the situation. Even in this situation, I am the master who is going to choose how to think. Who's going to choose how to think. When a soul leaves the costume, what vibrations do they need? Just put your finger here. Here, this is I, the soul. Okay, now just visualize I, the soul, out from here, moving forward on my journey into the next costume. And look back at your family. Look back. You are here. Now you're not here with family. You've moved on. You are here. Now look back at your family. How would you want to see them? How would you want to see them? Everybody, how would you want to see them? Happy, settled. And happy doesn't mean they're jumping in excitement. No. It just means they are in control. They are taking charge of their life. They are bringing their life to normalcy. They have the power to look after each other rather than just being alone and grieving. Do you want to see that, or do you want to see a home where everybody is like all chaotic and say, I don't want to live, I cannot live, you come back? What kind of a home would you like to see if you move forward? And what do you think they would like to see if they move forward and we are left behind? Same. When a soul leaves the costume, for us, a very, very important part of our life is gone. For them, everything is gone. If it's a family of 4, we are 3, we've lost 1. But that 1 has lost all 3. We have our house, we have the body, we have everything. They've lost everything. They lost family, they lost their costume, they lost everything that they earned, they lost everything. Whose pain is bigger right now? Any comparison? Any comparison right now? No. They don't know where they are going. There's so much of fear and uncertainty there. And now just visualize here. And vibrationally, they're connected to us. So everything that I'm going to create here, every word that I'm going to say, they are going to absorb and catch, because right now they're in a detached state, soul out of body. It's out of body experience. They can hear and catch everything. And what is it that we send to them? What is it that we send to them? We say, come back, I cannot live without you, I'm not going to live, I cannot smile, you have to come back. Think, that soul cannot come back. And we say, you have to come back, otherwise I will not be able to live, you have to come back. And then we complain and we criticize, you did not think of me. Gratitude, thank you for everything. When someone leaves your house, you send them with gratitude. You don't say, how can you go early? Sit, be here with me. Gratitude, blessings, love, peace. We want the world to write, rest in peace. We want Panditji to come and pray for their peace. But I will not create peace for you. They don't want peace from the world. They only want vibrations of peace from us, who are vibrationally connected to them. It doesn't matter to them 100 people came for their prayer meeting. Would it matter to you when you leave how many people come for your prayer meeting? No. What would matter to you? To see your family settled, comfortable. So, this is called love. That is called attachment. Attachment cannot think about the other person's love. Attachment can only think about one person. Mera kya hoga? What will happen to me? And love says, what do I have to do for you? So even in that toughest scene of life, you will have the power. You will have this power to be able to radiate love and peace in the most difficult scene of life. But for that, I need to create that love and peace in those simple scenes of life. And then I'm vibrating with love and peace. And then comes this difficult scene of life, and love and peace will flow naturally from me. Because when I create love and peace, I get empowered. When I get empowered, I do not be selfish. I become selfless. I am not like this. I shift from wanting and seeking to becoming a giver. When I keep depleting my energy, I become like this. You love me. And when I empower myself, it is, I love you. I don't need anything. I'm a giver. That's the only thing everyone has to do. Shift from to this. And how am I going to save power? How do we save money? How do we save money? Just a little every day. And suddenly at the end of the month, there's so much money there. And you waste a little every day. And you say, where's all the money gone? I earned so much. Where's all the money gone? It's only those little wastage, and it is only that little saving, and you suddenly have so much money. The mothers of the house, they have this habit of saving, saving, saving. They will keep it, hide, little, little. And suddenly when there's a crisis at home, they will come with all that wealth. They say, here, take this. And everybody like, from where did you get so much money? I saved in so many years. Save for that time. Save. Don't waste. Well, here comes a situation, 10,000 thoughts, power wasted. Power wasted. And so what meditation gives us the power to do? Right thought every time. Meditation is not about sitting for a few minutes in silence, I'm very peaceful right now. Meditation is not about being peaceful while we are meditating. There is no stimulus while meditating, why will I get stressed? Peace is normal at that time. Meditation is about being peaceful throughout the day. Meditation is about being peaceful in a crisis. Meditation is about being peaceful when someone leaves. Because meditation creates power. So ready? To-do list? Should we create a to-do list now? How to conserve power? Are you ready to conserve power? Yes? First homework. Irrespective of whatever happens, create your emotion. Even if you're hurt, no problem. Don't say they hurt me. Just start taking personal responsibility. The finger's not to go there. When the finger goes there, power goes there. And then I start living my life believing that everybody else controls my life. The equation is not the outer world creates the inner world. The equation is the inner world creates the outer world. So tomorrow, Monday, if you get irritated, if you get angry, if you get hurt, if you get impatient, no problem. It's not going to change in one day. It's not a switch. It's a journey. But the first step is, don't say, I'm irritated because of. Say, I created the irritation. Just one vocabulary change. I created this irritation. Tell your mind, I had another way. And the next time your mind is going to do it another way. Just treat this mind like a child. How many of you are parents? That's all that's needed. Parenting. Parenting. You did it like this. Never mind, bacha. Now we will do it like this. Now we will do it like this. How did you teach your child a complete language? You just made them repeat that same word again and again and again. This is a table. The child says, table. Say it again. Table. Say it again. Table. Child, I know it. No, but say it again. Why do we tell them to say it again? Repeat, repeat, repeat. Repetition, affirmation will become a reality. But had we not taught them repeat, 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 they will call that a chair for the rest of their life. A little investment, a little time, repeat, repeat, repeat. Wake them up in the middle of the night, they will say table. Same thing with myself. I said, they are the cause of my anger. Sit back with yourself. Repeat. It's not they, I. Repeat again. I created this anger. Write it out. I created this anger. Write it out. I am a peaceful soul. Repeat, repeat, effort, attention. At the age of 3, a child learns 2-3 languages. Just by doing what? Just repeat. Just repeat. Now in this age, we are going to learn a different language. A language of right thinking. Not I want peace, I am peace. Not they hurt me, I created the hurt. Not I want love, I give love, I radiate love, I am. It's just a vocabulary change. I change my vocabulary, my thoughts change, my emotions change, my nature, my destiny, everything changes. Just a change of vocabulary. That's all that's needed. Ready? Ready? First step, no saying they, saying I. Get angry 10 times tomorrow, no problem. But all the 10 times say, I created it. That's the first step to change. It's not going to be that tomorrow no anger, will not happen. But this is possible, that tomorrow even if I react, I say, I created it. I don't allow my mind to say, but what they did. I tell myself, but what they did is fine, but I created it. Never endorse your left-hand emotion. Even if the worst has happened in the world, do not endorse your left-hand emotion. Sit back and say, I still had the choice to create the right hand, because the right hand is my nature, the right hand is natural, the right hand is my personality. First is personal responsibility. Second is not endorsing my reaction. We are living in a world where even people will endorse our negative reactions. Obviously you will get hurt. Obviously you would get angry. They did this to you, obviously. Tomorrow if you tell people, I'm not going to get angry, they'll say, no, no, no. It won't work that way. So we're living in a very different world. That's why we're not going to take public opinion. We're only going to check for ourselves what's comfortable for me, what's good for my health, emotional health, mental health, physical health, social health, environmental health, the world health. Start creating the paintings here. Every thought I create is a stroke. What are the colors that I am using with this painting here? I am creating the canvas of my life, and my every thought is that stroke. What is the color that I use is going to create the final picture. And that will be an award for my own self. This is an award I give to myself. So first, no blaming. Second, no endorsing a wrong reaction. Okay? Third, to sit and write out the correct thought for that situation. Thinking also is not working now. We need to write it out. Can we write it out? The right thought? Yes? Just sit and write. And we all know what are the right thoughts because we give other people the right thoughts. If someone comes to you and say, you know what, they did this to me, they did it. You say, Choria, you're such a wonderful person. Come sit. Let's have coffee. Forget them. Finish. Their mood changes. Say those nice things to yourself. Write it out. Write it out. What they said was their choice. Let me check if there's anything in that I need to change. Rest is their opinion. I love myself. I care for myself. I respect for myself. I don't need anyone to love me. Say this every single day. Let's say it right now. I need nothing from people. You know what we are saying? We are saying, I need nothing. We are talking emotionally. Physically, we all need. We are all there for each other. Emotionally, I need nothing from people. If you say this every single day, then you will give up seeking love, seeking approval, seeking appreciation. I need has to change to I need nothing. I am full. I only give. I radiate. It's like teaching a child. Your child goes to the neighbor's house, picks up something from there and comes home. And you say, Bacha, we have everything at home. How could you go and pick it up from there and come? Teach your mind, I have everything. What are you standing like this in front of the world for? Just like teaching a child. Just like teaching a child. So first is not blaming. Second is not endorsing. Third is writing out the correct thought. Writing out. Fourth is 5 minutes with the self before going to sleep. So that even if I've created any pain, any hurt today, no problem. But heal it before we go to sleep. Don't let it become a wound. By next morning, the wound has started. As children, we had learnt, don't take a fight to bed. What were couples taught? Don't take a fight to bed. Resolve and then go to sleep. So it's not just a fight that I have with another person. It's the fights that are going on here. I should not take them to bed. So keep a diary, write it out. But don't write out the situation. Because then that's only a repetition of the situation. They did this to me. People write in their diary, they did this to me today. They said this to me. We don't need to write that. We need to erase that. That is the process of writing. They did this. I forgive. I release, I let go. Write 5 times before going to sleep. I forgive, I release, I let go. The wound was created during the day, apply the medicine before going to sleep. And if you sleep with these thoughts, I release, I forgive, I let go, next 6 hours in your night, only those thoughts are going to repeat. I forgive, I release, I let go. By the time you wake up in the morning, it's gone. Finished. Have you ever seen what thoughts you go to sleep with? In the morning, sometimes we have a solution for it. Anyone experience this, waking up with a solution? That means the mind works at night. You give the mind one topic and go to sleep. You will wake up in the morning, intuitive answer is there. Do this. That means the mind processes information during the sleep. The mind works on it during the sleep. So I better give the mind the right instruction before I go to sleep. But what do? I create hurt during the day, I cry at night, and now because I want to distract my mind from the crying, I hold the phone and I say, okay, keep on watching mindlessly so that I don't cry. And to my existing pain, I add pain from serials, from TV, from the world news. I add all the pain and then I go to sleep. I thought that was going to be my de-stressor. I thought that was going to be my healing. That is a distractor, not a de-stressor. It's a distractor. For some time, your mind will stop thinking of its wounds because you have taken the mind and put it somewhere else. You switch it off, the wound is still there. So whenever there's a wound, never distract. Never distract. What are the distractions we have today? Entertainment, content consumption, substance abuse, shopping, talking to people. I'll talk to people, I'll feel better. So what did I just do? I distracted my mind talking to people. Come back when the conversation is over, wound is still there. To heal my wound, I will only have to talk to one person, and that is me. I can take advice from people that what are my right thoughts now, but I will have to create those right thoughts. Nobody can heal me. I will have to heal myself with my writing. So can we keep a diary today? Diary and pen with the pillow should be permanent, not phone with the pillow. Not phone with the pillow. It's only adding pain. A very, very big factor of this emotional immunity is that phone. Is the phone. Matlab not the phone, the way we use the phone. How many of us go to sleep with the phone there? And the first good morning is to the phone. One de-addiction that is needed. One de-addiction that... Any one addiction makes us emotionally weak. It's not just addiction, it is addictive nature. It is not just a dependency, it is a nature of dependency then. So if I have any one addiction in life, I have an addictive personality. And that's why we should never have any addiction. Use objects, but not dependency. Use it as a master, not as a victim. I didn't want to, but you know what, I couldn't put it down. That's a victim, that's not a master. Can we work on our phone de-addiction? Can we? If we work on that, we will heal a lot of wounds. Because I will get the strength, because I'm going to give up an addiction. Second thing, simple lifestyle habit changes. The last 30 minutes before going to sleep, or at least 15-20 minutes before going to sleep, should be my time. Can we do that? My time? Yes, my time. Which means no work communication, no content consumption in terms of entertainment, which is left-hand side. Content is emotional diet. What you consume, you will become. Consume lust, greed, ego, attachment. Create lust, greed, ego, attachment. Simple. So can we do that? Last hour, no consuming negative content. But it's not even called negative, it's called just entertainment. So just check. It should not have those left-hand emotions, what we are consuming. Can we do that? Who can do that for the last 1 hour before going to sleep? Raise your hands. Let's see your power. Raise. We're taking pictures, that's why you have to raise your hands. These are the photos which are important. No other photo. These are the photos which are important. It's healing time. Sleep is healing time. Healing. I will have to clean this before going to sleep for my mind and body to heal. Then 15-20 minutes or at least 15-10 minutes consume right hand content before going to sleep. A book, a video, audio, anything. Consume 10 to 15 minutes of right hand content before going to sleep. Next 6-7 hours, that right hand content will get processed in your mind. And when you wake up in the morning, your personality would have started shifting towards the right hand side because you did not consume for 20 minutes. You created for 6 hours. That's the power of that last half an hour. You consume during the day, it's 15 minutes. You consume in the night before going to sleep, it's 6 hours. And what are all of us doing? After we come back from work, we sit with TV and then we get into bed and we say, my time, and we sit with the phone. And there is this one habit which is a cause of a lot of issues here and then issues here. ठीक है? 15 minutes before going to sleep, positive content. To-do list. These are to-do list. And then, just before going to sleep, silence for 5 minutes. Silence. Connect to that divine power. Feel that power in yourself, which we will learn in our meditation from next week. Energize yourself and then go into deep sleep. Deep sleep heals wounds. A lot of wounds are not getting healed because we are not sleeping deep. We are sleeping long. We don't need to sleep long. We need to sleep deep. Sleep deep, not just emotional wounds, even physical disease will get healed. So meditate before going to sleep. Write your set of affirmations, repeat them before going to sleep. Should we write the affirmations right now? Chalo, type. Now we can take out our phone. Type or record. Let's create a set of affirmations which we can repeat daily. You can type, you can audio record, anything, whatever is comfortable. First thought. I am a powerful being. I am a powerful being. I am a powerful being. Powerful being means I am the creator of my thoughts, not dependency, no victim. Second, I am calm and stable always. I am calm and stable always. I need nothing from people. I only give. I need nothing. I only give. I love and accept unconditionally. I love and accept unconditionally. Past is past. It's over. I release. I forgive. I forget. Past is past. It's over. I release. I forgive. I forget. I love myself. I respect myself. I stand for the right, even if I'm the only one. I stand for the right. Stand means I live by the right, even if I'm the only one. I am the power which heals and empowers others. I am the power which heals and empowers others. I am the power which heals and empowers others. And last, God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. Always visualize yourself surrounded by this white light, high vibrational circle. When you envelop yourself with a high vibrational energy, you don't consume the vibrations of the air. God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. So just before we go to sleep, we write out these affirmations in our diary. Every single day write. Repetition becomes reality. Vocabulary is very important. I am. Whatever I want to become, we say I am. Not I want to be happy and peaceful. I am happy. I am peaceful. I am powerful. I empower others. Let's write it daily before going to sleep. And let this be the last thought. Then don't pick up your phone once you've written the affirmation. So it'll be the last thoughts before going to sleep. And when you wake up in the mornings, just open your eyes saying these thoughts. I am powerful, I am happy, I love everyone. It's no standard format. Just keep saying the high vibrational vocabulary. I forgive, I release, I empower, I heal, I create a beautiful world. Just flood your mind with those high vibrational thoughts first thing in the morning. Well begun, half done. During the day, that vocabulary will play in your normal thinking, words and behavior. So just take care 15-20 minutes before going to sleep and the first 15-20 minutes, half an hour in the morning. The early morning is not about picking up the phone and consuming the world on this clean mind. It's the time for the self, meditation, spiritual study, then yoga, pranayam, exercise, everything for yourself. It's the self time, but not just for the body. Self time is here. When we say self time, then we take care only of the body. No, it's here. So integrate. Meditation is no more an option now. It's not an option now. It's the only way to build up your emotional immunity system and to radiate that vibration to heal the planet. How many of you have visited the meditation center which is in your city? It's just like 2 minutes away from here, I think. Isn't it a beautiful place? Yeah, very beautiful. Use the place. Use the place. It's always free for everybody to just walk in, come and sit there. It has a meditation room. Just come and spend a few minutes there. Bring children with you. They don't even need to learn how to meditate. They should just come and sit in a high vibrational place. Their energies will start building up. If I'm living in a city where air is polluted, then I need a place where there's fresh oxygen. So even if I go into that place for some time, my lungs get cleansed. So use that meditation space and we will come to the center and learn the meditation also. How many of you have not learned it yet? Not learned. And how many are ready to learn now? Raise your hands. Learn. Sister has not given me the date and the time of the meditation course. Everyone's got the leaflet? Everyone has the leaflet of the meditation course? Yes? No? Acha, we're going to give it on the way back. Okay, fine. So while we walk out, we have Sister Vedanti who's come all the way from Nairobi to meet us and bless us today. And then we will meditate for a few minutes and walk out in silence. And there we will get prasad, the sweet, and a book, and that meditation leaflet from the center. I think it's from the 1st of July, right? Just let me know the date and call Didi there. 4-5 days for an hour. First to 3rd July, 3 days only. And timing is 2 time options, 10:30 to 11:30 in the morning and 5:30 to 6:30 in the evening. Does that time suit? Does that time suit? 5:30 to 6:30 in the evening and or 10:30 to 11:30 in the morning, and only 3 days, 1st to 3rd July. How many of us are ready to invest 3 hours? Please raise your hands. 3 hours. To become a master of your life. This side, how many raised their hands? 3 hours. Another epidemic we have created is, I have no time, I'm very busy. This is another epidemic. Never say it. Please don't use this line. Never say it. Always say, I'm easy and I have more time than I need. And you will have more time than you need. What I think, what I speak is what I become. Change what you think, and what will happen will start changing. So let's stand and welcome Sister Vedanti, and let's congratulate her for these 50 years of seva that has happened in Africa, and also radiate blessings for much, much more things to happen.
Om Shanti. We all enjoying for the whole night even? So, from where I start and where I finish, I can see your faces. I told them, make more light so I can see your faces. Do more light. You know, I like to see faces. Why? Why? You know, face is a mirror, right? We can communicate easily. I was listening, you know, I also came, you know, Shivani Ben came, the first flight from Kenya. I taken second flight from Kenya. So I was here, and from 4:30, the time Shivani Ben have started, I was listening. And then I found good solution, you know. What Shivani Ben was explaining, you know, how we living and how we thinking and how many problems coming on our way. There is shortcut to find the solution. There is, no? You know, thought is a seed of everything. So, I'm giving you 2 sentences which can solve all your problem. But you have to remember that 2 sentences. One is, everything good. Are you with me? Everything is good, and second is everybody good. What do you think? You know how I'm living in my life? With these two sentences, the time I joined with Brahma Kumari, I decided that these two sentences will take me high jump. You know, I want to take high jump in my spirituality. I want to become #1 student in this Brahma Kumari University. So I taken these two sentences. Everybody good, everything good. All my 60 years with Brahma Kumari, I never gone to our senior to complain for anything or anybody. So my senior given me title, no problem, sister. She asked me, Vedanti, you have any problem? I said, no, even 100 problem here. I said, no. You know why? There is a secret. If I tell to my senior my problem today, after 1 year when I go to headquarters, she will see me with that problem. She will ask, so now it's okay, that problem finished? So people will see us what we complain. Are you with me? So why we put ourselves in others' thinking that we have problem? No problem. One day, one brother came. Sister, I want to talk with you seriously. I have a big problem. I said, okay, no problem. I am talking about my problem, want to talk, and you say, no problem. I said, okay, tell. He said, I lost so much in my business, and I'm so much disheartened, and I don't want to do anything else now. I said, okay, fine. I said, but I have come here for solution. I said, okay, fine. Solution is, from today you start to think, no problem. So change the vibration around you and around others that you have lost nothing. What you lost 10 times more you will achieve and start business again. Take loan, but start business again with that intoxication. But for that, every day come to me in this institution. Come to me. I have not said come to meditate. I said come to me for blessing. So he started to come, and I put him in meditation. And within a 6 month, he earned 10 times more what he lost. See the theory? You know? Whenever problem, you know, I love problem actually. You know, many times in Africa they arrange, or wherever I go in the world, they arrange lecture for me, free from fear. Free from fear. Who creating fear? So you want to make fear yourself. Why you create fear? So, we are today for solution, and I am so happy that my journey in Africa, 2nd October 2023, I enter in 50 year. So now, 2nd October, 50-year journey, you know, we celebrating the whole year. And that's why Shivani Ben here, she said, Vedanti Ben, I will come in your 50 year, wherever you want to take me. So we are celebrating 50-year journey in Africa. I came as a young girl, not proper English even, and I never saw Africa or map. I never had a passport, nothing. I never saw the airport and plane at age of 30. And when planned for Africa, I gone to make passport age of 30. And now I'm traveling 24th passport. So why I'm sharing with you all that I'm living in Africa like lioness, And the theme, love, peace, unity, key to success for the whole year, wherever we go in Africa to celebrate. When you think everybody good, everything good, then what will happen? Love. Wherever you go, you smile, Smile is the biggest solution of anything. Biggest. One day, a young man came to our Nairobi center, and in reception, he was speaking loudly. I want to see the director. So they all, and they send me message in the kitchen that you are at your lunch, but someone want to say, wait, I'm taking my lunch. No, come quick, because he's in anger. I said, okay, I came. I said, hello, brother, yes. I want to talk with you. I said, okay, come. So I taken him in sitting room. And everybody was worried. All my staff was worried, now what will happen. And I said, yes, what you want to do? Why you allowing my mother in Brahma Kumaris institution? I said, hundreds come here. I saw you first time. I don't know who is your mother. If you don't like, tell her, don't go. Don't speak much. I will send you back to India. And I will close the center here. I said, it's fine. I'm happy. If you happy, I'm happy. He taken out gun. I will shoot you. I said, okay, love, peace. I want to unite him with my thoughts, I said, okay. Are you ready? I said, of course. I'm ready. And all around, whoever listening, they were worried. If they come, it's more chaos, So nobody come to help me. I said, how you got ready? I said, if you will kill me, I'll go to my God. If you will not kill me, I'll do service of God. I'm happy here, I'm happy there. If you want to kill, if you get happiness, you do it. Can you believe? Because of the vibration and the thought of love, peace, and to unite his and my thought. What he done? He put his gun aside and he done like this. After few seconds, he says, sorry, I had so much anger at home with my mother, but I had no chance to become angry, so I came her institution. It's fine. Their mother, here mother, you taken out your anger, but don't go out with that anger. Sit, take some water, eat something and go with peace. Literally, he cooled down, he taken, and when he was leaving, he gave me card. And he said, sister, I'm working in police department. Whenever you need me, ring me. Because my expression of love, peace, and unity, I got success. Practically. And I got one good police for any situation. I like to share my practical experience which can help you. So wherever you are, at home, with children, with family, with business, with friend, airport or plane or wherever you are, remain calm. Remain loveful. You know, today, when they all were leaving, I came out 5 o'clock to say them bye-bye. And so many bags, because 3 people going to Lagos and 3 here and there. So I was standing to say bye-bye, and a big bag fallen on my feet before going to the car. From here to here, you know. They all worried. They start to put ice and doing this and that and that. And they were worried whether I will be able to travel or not. I'm here. Love. Peace. You have to work with me. Unite with me. I have to reach in time. You see? We can play with body, with love, peace and unity, with family. Anywhere you go. One day I have to travel with 100 kilo books because I'm traveling and sharing books. So in the counter they said, ma'am, you're not allowed this much. I said, I know I'm not allowed, but how much I have to pay? You tell. Because I'm a spiritual leader, I have to share this spiritual knowledge everywhere. So I'm ready to pay. You tell me. Which book? I said, I can show you. Okay, go. 100 kilo. Because the peace, love, and whole night I can tell you story and it changed your whole life. So, I'm so happy you all have taken out your time and came. Today, it is not my time to give lecture because you heard so much. And I'm sure you have decided to change. Are you? From today or tomorrow? Or from July? Or from next year, maybe 6 months? When? Do it now or never. Do or die. If not now, then when? Now and now and now. Whatever. I am giving you 4 steps, okay? 4 words to remember. Forward in your life, wherever you are. Forward. Take 1 step ahead, not this physical. Within. I want to do something extraordinary in my life for my spiritual awakening. From today, eh? Okay. Next, go inward. Because you all have so many good quality, go inward and check. And there you will confuse. I know. When you know, you don't know how to go inward, so you will get, oh, I'm getting bored. Nothing difficult. When you get boring to check within, go upward. Third, and tell God, help me. God, help me. I want to know my quality. God, can you help me? And you know what? You know what? He is so innocent, Lord, God, whatever you say, He will help. He only waiting, you ask Him, and He will help. And you will feel so good. And the 4th, when you get so much, go outward, like we. We are here to give you. Because we have achieved overflowing happiness, overflowing love, overflowing peace, overflowing everything, overflowing as much you want. We have no shortage of it. Because we have no complaint for anything or anybody. Everybody good, everything good. Okay? Good luck to you all. Enjoy your life with spirituality, with divinity, and remain happy all the time. You know, sometime what happen? I go to sleep, and by chance somebody have work and come in room, and I'm sleeping and my face is smiling. I say, oh, you know, yesterday I came and we don't know either you're sleeping or not, but your face was so much smiling. I talked with God and then I gone to sleep. So my face. And morning when I get up, I go straight to the mirror and I smile I want to see my smile. Now I smile, I can't see. I can see your smile because I need a mirror. My smile, every day morning I go to mirror and I smile and I say, wow, Vedanti, you are so good child of God. Do good for yourself and other. I just, do like this. I am a beautiful child of God. I'm obedient child of God. God love me so much. So I have created, and that smile whole day, wherever I go. Everywhere, whoever, whole day smile. Whether people know me or they don't know me, smile and smile and smile. You see, this is the trick of happily living and happily dying. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Everyone is? What were the 2 mantras? Everything is perfect. In Hindi it is सब अच्छे हैं और सब कुछ बढ़िया है. Everything is perfect and everyone is wonderful person. So that is that healing energy that will start. No criticism, no judgmental thinking. They are what they are, but I radiate blessings. And blessings can make impossible possible. Blessings can create miracles. तो वो कैसे हैं? कैसे हैं सब? बहुत अच्छे हैं. Just one mantra. Just keep saying it repeatedly. चलिए, sit back. Again, coming to the center of the forehead. See yourself. I the being. I am a loveful soul. Love is my nature. My every thought is a blessing. My every word is a blessing. My vibrations heal people. My energy transforms people. I am the creator of the beautiful world. The world is waiting for. I am a peaceful being. In every scene of life, in the midst of a crisis, everything's gone wrong around me. I take charge of myself and then I respond with peace. It is the peace in me which shifts the situation from a crisis to calm. It is the peace in me which shifts them from pain to love. I am that radiator of love and peace. I love myself. I commit self-care as my priority. I have more time than I need. "30 minutes for myself every day is what will change the world." It's my responsibility to myself. It's my responsibility to people. It's my responsibility to the world. Self-care is the only solution to create the world everyone is waiting for. The next few minutes as we walk out and drive home, we will be in silence, absolute silence. Before we reach home, we create the blessing which we want to use to heal them. See their pain, see their vacuum, see what they need, and make your thought a blessing for them. I am is for me. You are a powerful soul is a blessing for them. You are a peaceful soul is a blessing for them. So we have written our blessings. Now on the same lines we will create blessings for them. Our repeated thoughts for ourselves will change me. Our repeated thoughts for them will change them. And from the 1st of July, to make this a practice, to learn the art of self-care, self-healing, healing the body and healing relationships. I commit that 1 hour for myself for 3 days. And now as we walk out, we will get the prasad, the sweet that Didi has got for us. And we will take that and our blessing card in silence and remain in that silence till we reach home, checking and changing our thought before we reach home. And tonight, before we go to sleep, we will write out those thoughts in our diary. What is now on the phone, we shift it to our diary tonight, and then we write it every single day. Repetition, affirmation becomes a reality. We will not all get up together, just as guided. 3 rows at the back can start moving. 3 rows at the back, first row in the front, and 3 rows at the back. In silence, absolute silence. First row in the front. The first row can start moving. Three rows in the front. Everyone can now start getting. Everyone.